Hello, Clean My Space Nation! Even the sweetest of pooches or kindest of kitties can quickly become Doggenstein and Catzilla when you're dealing with pet hair. So here are, paws down, the ways to manage pet hair from furniture to floors and, of course, your laundry. It's no secret that if you have a pet, you make peace with the pet hair and accept how much vacuuming and cleaning you've got to do. But if you're smart, you can actually reduce your own labor, and here's how. Switch to an electrostatic dust mop for pet hair on hard floors instead of a vacuum, at least for a first pass. Vacuum exhausts can send hair flying around back onto surfaces, which isn't helping anyone. Something like a Swiffer will actually catch the hair in its place and trap it in the cloth. You can even use a microfiber cloth in lieu of a Swiffer cloth on the bottom, so long as it's got that electrostatic charge. Now, if you do have carpets, dust some baking soda over the carpets prior to vacuuming them. The baking soda loosens the hair from the carpet fibers and also helps deodorize at the same time. Vacuum using 3 passes, so go forward, then back, then forward on an angle to really cover off the space. You'll be so surprised at how much extra hair you get rid of. Now, if your carpet corners and edges are darkened, it means you've got a hefty buildup of pet hair that you need to deal with. Take a rubber glove, wet it, and with your pointer finger, drag across the area where the carpet meets the baseboard. Insert shame face here. And finally, if you've got the budget for it, get a robot vacuum. This machine doesn't complain, it just vacuums all day and all night on your command, managing pet hair so you don't have to. Plus, it totally amuses the pets. I mean, come on! I don't recommend doing this until you vacuumed or swept the floors first, or hair will just resettle. So what I recommend, sandwich it. Vacuum, clean, and then vacuum again once your furniture has been cleaned. To deal with the settling of hair on non-upholstered furniture like wood, laminate, or glass, consider using a microfiber cloth lightly spritzed with water, like you're putting as much water on the cloth as you would spritz perfume on your wrist. The cloth has an electrostatic charge to it, which will attract the hair, and the water helps make it slightly sticky. Now, if you use too much water, it'll be useless and leave trails of hair all over the place, which looks totally wrong and kind of gross. Now, for hair on upholstery, you can use a common household cleaning item to get rid of it very easily. I mean, of course, you can vacuum or use a lint roller, but here's some cool tricks. Now, you want to find something with a bit of a drag to it, so a damp, clean sponge, a dampened rubber glove, or even a rubber squeegee will do the trick. Just rub the item along the upholstery and watch the hair come up. Now, I prefer this method to lint rollers because it's less wasteful and it's cheaper. You can also pick up a specialty product for this, like a lily brush. If your pet is a favorite hot spot to hang out on, place a washable blanket on the furniture to cover it up. We have blankets all over our sofa and ottoman, and when guests come over, we get rid of them. But the blankets really do help manage the hair. Speaking of blankets, if you have a pet bed, wash it frequently. They are really prominent sources of odors. Now, we don't have pet beds because the cats have made our bed theirs too. And one final note, I guess this is sort of furniture related, get your air ducts cleaned annually if you can swing it. Hair and dander settle there and get recirculated in your HVAC system, meaning more hair for you to clean. So of all the pet hair questions we get asked, this one has to be the biggest area of concern. Despite washing clothes, many of you still see pet hair on your freshly laundered clothes and go through endless meters of lint roller paper. So here's the best fighting chance you have to do away with all pet hair in your laundry so that you can actually have clean clothes. Now just think about your clothes for 1 sec. They are staticky and clingy. Think about pet hair. It's fine, sharp, and gets woven into loose fabrics. So if we can loosen them up before washing and after washing, we have a good chance of getting rid of it. So what I recommend is to actually start by pre-treating your clothing before you wash it by placing them into the dryer for 10 minutes on a heat-free, tumble-only cycle. This will help loosen the hair and soften the fabric, which gets rid of hair in preparation for your wash. And the best part is, your lint trap can deal with anything remaining. But of course, remember to empty that lint trap. Once you pull it out of the dryer by pre-treating, shake the clothing and place each garment into the washing machine and wash as you normally would. You can even add in a half cup of white vinegar, which will help relax the fabric fibers even further. And of course, loosen any extra hair. Once washed, shake each garment out before placing it back into the dryer, and then dry using a regular cycle to ensure you get good tumbling in there. Now, dryer sheets can help reduce static cling, which helps break the bond between the remaining hair and the clothing. You can also use dryer balls, and I use as many as I can find per load. Do this little routine and you should find your clothes come out significantly more hair-free than before. I promise you'll be impressed. You're welcome. And of course, the best way to keep your home hair-free is to brush your pet as often as healthy for them and to bathe them where possible. As in, if you have a cat, good luck with that. Every hair you remove from them is one less hair you have to clean up. Now, I don't think I'm qualified to talk about giving a dog a bath or grooming one since I don't have one, and I haven't exactly mastered the cat bath. But you can find tons of information about it online, and I have researched like crazy, so I'll put up some extra ideas on cleanmyspace.com for you. The link will be down below. Now, I'm very curious, do you have a Doggenstein or a Catzilla at home? And if so, what do you do to get rid of pet hair? Let me know in the comments down below, because between Molly and Paisley, I've got a full-blown hair production facility over here, and it operates 24/7. There's a button down there that lets me know you care, so click it if you liked this video, and click this button right here to subscribe and begin your journey to a cleaner life. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.